Kazna crew, more or less what is expected of them. Looks like, I don't think they've changed the camo, I'm not sure. The
I
camo
don't
looks a
think
bit
so.
more jaggy this season.
It's black and white versus black and
Black
white.
and white again. I was hoping that perhaps one of these teams would inject a bit of colour. If anything, Kazna crew have the right to the black and white ones, but DiNG have also gone black and white. Should have put a little bit of gold in there just to make it pop. Kazna crew with Idemo on their tanks, which is Serbian for let's go, yes?
I think something like that. But they have the T100. Algo is going to be playing on a bad shot, so that's curious to see. Call me Piotr is in the lineup, so no Vala, but Piotrek is. Let's see how he can, because he was main player for a while and then kind of got dropped again. And DiNG is just pushing the middle with everybody, except for the two bats.
113's coming out here from DiNG, so they're still going old school rather than bringing in 5A.
Well, the 113 has the advantage of the turret, though. Like, it has the better turret over the 5A because the Coppolas are more backwards, more back, so it kind of shields them. The natural shape of the turret. Yisnes is playing that Panzerkampfwagen. I'm not surprised. DiNG was prepared for a middle fight. Kazna decided we don't want to do a middle fight. Now, DiNG is the kind of team that takes their time with this kind of stuff, though, so this is going to be quite drawn out. We've already seen what a Suba did against this. It was a 4-5 line push with 9-0 at the same time, which worked really well. I don't know. I think Kazna kind of vulnerable to that as well, especially because of the position, Diplomat, and I think I'll go over there as well. But they do have the...
There's no artillery
the thing
from
is that
DiNG compared to the previous.
Yeah, the thing is that DiNG doesn't have that mouse, so they don't have anything that can push 4 or 5 line and survive. So they're going to have to find a different way of getting in there.
So do you think DiNG are going to approach this for breaking down? Because, I mean, ideally they want to cap 1 or they want to cap 2 or kill everyone, so how are they going to do that?
Well, all I'm thinking right now is it's not because there's a keeper in the goal that you can't score, Ryan.
Okay. Okay. Where are you getting that one from then?
The internet.
Okay. Where you get all your material from?
that was a great question. I liked it.
There you go. As if everyone's struggling what to get their girlfriend for Christmas, buy her a pair of goalkeeper gloves and tell her she's a keeper.
Yeah, and then she lets like, no, let's not go there because she wouldn't stop anything.
Right. Okay, now let's have a look here. We're looking at the viewpoint of Shokish trading off here against Haiba. Shokish being one of the Mr. Dependable players last season, played fantastic for
He's on my fantasy
DiNG.
team, dude.
Mine as well, I believe.
I finally put my faith in Shokish.
Mr. Consistency last season.
An entire season where I didn't believe in Shokish and he was topping the charts, and now this season I believe in Shokish and he's going to be on the bottom.
I didn't put in Deca, and even although the... actually, Deca would have been a great pick, actually, because he was doing really well in the previous one. So the kills would have been adding up for him.
I really wonder how the leading looks like right now in Kazna. I would really... We'll figure out when we listen with them, but...
Which one are we going into?
Don't remember.
We'll need to get that checked out. We will have team speaking for both teams later on, folks, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it'll be back to Haiba, kind of, to main leading. Call me Piotr, peeking around the corner there. Looking here, Mertorius coming around the top. No more climbs going to happen over in this area, is it, Daki?
Well, you can technically still do it, but it's too exposed. The Type 5 will absolutely send you back to, you know, the kindergarten with juice boxes.
Call me Piotr.
I heard you like juice boxes, though.
I like juice. I like Aiden, bro. You're making me think about it. Now I'm getting thirsty. Now you just destroyed my happiness. I was okay with water, Daki, and now you've got me thinking of that taste. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, dude. Well, like, Piotrek pushed up a little bit. I'm going to keep calling him Piotrek, by the way. I don't know why, but like...
Call me Harry Piotr.
Call me Harry.
Harry Piotr is the best nickname for him ever, by the way. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, is it Harry?
I mean, he's in that T100, which has a super low profile.
Like, I was looking at DiNG for a second. I was like, what are they doing? Well, I don't know even.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking something like...
What are you doing?
I was thinking something like, you know, maybe they would try some cheeky climb with a bat, you know?
I thought that potentially as well. They were kind of looking like they were going to shield the bat climb, but...
No, not like shielding a bat climb, more like pushing a bat up. But I think they're just going to straight push. Anyways, they are going to straight push right now with everything. Down 8-9.
Just gather up. Divide. who's going to get focused here? This is going to be the push from DiNG, so let's see what they can do. Alien leading the charge, Shockish coming over with a bit of an overlap. Creets coming in behind him. Creets to 113, normally the light player. Now, what can Vessel do with a hit? Can he get a hit on somebody? Can he do big damage here?
He did hit. He did get a big hit.
580.
But this is 4 Chinese heavies, and Haiba and Vetso, they're in trouble. I mean, DiNG needs to connect the shots now, but they might just keep pushing for Nexus, because I almost think like Nexus is the better target
They're
than
going
the
to try and get
E4.
Nexus. They're taking a lot of damage pushing over here. Haiba and the Type 5 can get another shot coming out soon in a second. Now, Breakneck and Shenna up in the middle there can actually get crossfire shots coming down the middle. The thing is DiNG have taken a lot of damage for this push. They've got the position. Now they need to start doing damage. Mertorius now taking hits for DiNG as well. DiNG still have a lot of HP to trade. Batchats are trying to look for an angle. Have to be careful not to overexpose themselves. Crete's taking more damage. Alien taking more damage here for DiNG. DiNG have got the position, but well, Hulknick now coming up as well, Daki, from the middle to try and get some shots in.
Yeah, but so far the trades are working in Kazna's favor, though. They're not really doing any more damage to Haiba. Nexus is just peeking out. Alien is about to die in a second. There we go. Nexus picks him up. So Meritorious not really shielding there. Nio finally starts to trade against him, but like Diplomat's covering on towards that position, and they're just not doing enough against these two super heavies. Look how long Vetso and Haiba are alive for.
Call Me Piotr is at the north of the map, and Algo is effectively out this fight, although he could be shooting into the middle, so they're keeping the guys distracted as well. Haiba is about to go down. Great use of his armor, though, blocking Vetso, allowing Vetso to continue to get shots as Vetso's turning his turret to prevent shots going back into him. As Creets finally picking up that kill there on Haiba. So Kazna have lost a Mouse, DiNG have lost a WZ5A, and it's a good old-fashioned slobber knocker here. But Kazna crew still have a lot of tanks here on, well, 3 tanks still on full HP.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they lose Vetso in that Type 5, who is kind of like unprotected right now, if they can kill him without losing anybody else, that lowers the HP significantly for Kazna, lowers the position significantly for Kazna as well. He just shot Koreed, so now they really need to pen their shots. If they both hit, he's dead. If Shokish now finishes him off, this is a good thing for DiNG. He misses, but they have one more shot before he reloads. If they pick him up there, then they can go on to Nexus and remove gun by gun by gun. So then the HP doesn't matter as much.
Creets bounced, actually didn't connect. Then Shockish gets it. Nice, Shockish, nice, well done. Mary, in the meantime, has got a shot into Nexus, and he actually gets the killing blow. So, DiNG now in control. They have
I don't know
the
why
gun
Nexus speak that.
advantage, but Kazna crew have the HP advantage on the vehicles they have left. Can they now work them in their favor?
The thing is, you know, there's no control here for Kazna. Breakneck goes onto the cap. He starts capping. Yeah, you have Shenya in the northern side, which is locking down Call Me Piotr completely. Like as soon as that T100 moves forward, he's dead immediately. Hulknick is also covering on the hill. So if Yzna starts pushing across in the VK, which he has to do at one point, right? Either him or Diplomat has to push across. If Diplomat crosses, Meritorious Creeds peek him, give him 2 shots. Hulknick clips him, he's dead. If Yzna peeks, Hulknick will still like peek from the rock, peek from anywhere, and do damage towards him. There's just no way for, I mean, you could always, like, if Shockish, Mary, or Koreed just dies now because of a bad peek, then it's different. But, like, if that doesn't happen, then I don't see how Kazna wins.
No climb there possible from Komi Piotr to be able to get up over there into where Shine9 is. Now, perhaps this is a way to break minds, Daki, is to take control of the east side of the map and just protect base 1.
Well, I mean, they're all very low HP, though. It could have gone so much worse for them as well. Algo's not pushing up as well, and they want to retake the hill, but Hulknick there as well. This is not going to work for Kazna crew.
Algo taking a lot of damage on that push. Call Me Piotr in front of him, still with all his HP in that T100. But, I don't know, this is going to be super difficult for Kazna crew to try and do anything here.
But they're all pushing across now, the tanks of Kazna crew. There's 45 seconds left onto the cap, but Diplomat's making a movement, and Yzna is making a move on the bottom side as well. Kazna crew needs to, you know, take guns out of the game here. Yzna, I don't think you should have been resetting. You should have been making a kill here.
Diplomat gets the kill onto Mertorius, but look at that, Yzna just drives into a crossfire. He has Shockish above him, he has Breakneck to the side of him as well. Creets is there as well, facing off against Diplomat. Hulknick is above him as Shenna finally takes down Algo. Yzna takes down Breakneck. Creets with the double kill. Shockish with the double kill. And now Call Me Piotr is the only one left for Kazna crew in the T100.
He can actually win this. I'm not even lying. He could actually win this if he picks up Shenna here. He tracks him. He tracks him. He tracks him. He should kill him anyways. If he kills him here, I think Yzna really should have made a kill there, by the way. He was looking towards the cap with 30 seconds left. That's not going to be significant. Taking that one shot is annoying, though. He should have picked him up clean. Hulknick!
Oh,
no!
laddie! Oh,
Hulknick! No!
Laddie. Bloody, why would you do that?
Oh my god, 35 seconds left, it's over!
He can just turn and hide now.
Oh, please somebody put me out of my misery.
Hulknik. Oh, nie dobrze, as we would say here in Poland. Nie dobrze. With Hulknik crashing, that is terrible because he's not able to get back in time to where Komi Piotr is now hiding because Kreitz and Shokish can't see him. So Hulknik.
Sen, S-E-N, Mojo messaged me, S-E-N, and then Y-A, so like 2 steps. Sen, yeah. Sen, yeah. I think, Mojo, I think that was good, right? Please say so.
Senya.
I just don't know what to do with my life when something like this happens.
I just don't know what to do. Actually, that was so exciting. I want to see that one again. I want to see Hulknik falling because we can do that.
That makes two of us.
We can do that. Let's see this. What does he do? Does he just go off too fast?
Oh, that was so anticlimactic. Dude, Hulknik should have always won that round right there.
Now my reason for wanting DiNG to win this is just hopefully because it'll be Hulknik doing the post-match interview. He'll be like, mate, mines! What happened?
Wall riding, not found.
Kazna, you were gifted that one. I'm sorry, but...
I mean, Piotr did the right thing with killing the bad shot.
Yeah, it was a good move for him.
That was the right thing to do, and Hulknik...
Sloppy trade for when they had the advantage.
Hulknik could have just chased him down and probably won, but still then, Piotr could still win.
He could have killed
I told you,
yeah.
I told you Piotr could win at that point. If he kills the bad, which he did, then, you know, the only thing that can come towards him is the TVP. If he kills the TVP one-on-one, it's GG as well. So, I mean, I don't even know how I feel about Breakneck leaving the cap. I think could have maybe stayed onto the cap without, like, dying.
It just goes to show. You've always got to be paying attention to what you're doing.
Well, Kazna's going to be happy about that one. Extraordinary play. I think Yzna, when he came around that corner, should have lined up a kill shot, by the way, because he was looking towards the cap, didn't see anything, and then swung his gun. But they were already pushed up at that point. I think he could have gotten the kill before that.
Yeah.
And that would actually win them the round, possibly, as well. But Nexus also peaked at one point for I don't know what reason.
Yeah, I mean, Mary had just missed a shot before that as well, so... interesting way that they played it. I mean, there's an artillery coming out there.
Yeah,
there's
a GC.
And using it's going to be Artie on Artie. Who's going to get blind fired first?
Vala's into the lineup, so that means...
Walla.
Who's out?
I think Vetzel, maybe? Nope, Vetzel's in. Hyba's in. Diplomat's in.
Algo.
Algo's out, yeah.
Algo's.
That's who we expected potentially to be rotated, though.
So Algo, not a full main player yet. Interesting.
13-105 there coming out for Call Me Piotr as well, so we're seeing another new vehicle being used, Tier 10 Light. I-7 being picked up there from Hyba. And there is Senya driving across onto the island. We don't see that now because, well, he's just gone out of vision.
Well, they're at the 13. Oof.
This is the thing. Artillery can only be in two positions.
We already talked about this. He can only be in certain positions. Yep. Yzna is obviously looking for tracers.
Yzna plays artillery.
He's blind firing.
Out.
No, it's not even the same house. It was behind him.
One beside him. Okay.
I think Yzna can win this trade here. I really think he can kill Artie on Artie. Meritorious is also looking towards him, but Yzna's more top left of this. Like, he would have to go like 20 meters to the left and he'd be on Yzna right now. So you see?
Nope.
Noot. But I don't know. Yzna hopefully doesn't go behind the rock because I don't like that play.
Oh. It's going behind the rock.
I don't like that because you think you're safe.
Yeah.
But are you really safe?
Well, Piotr was safe up over there. Hyba taking a bit of damage there in IS-7 as he pushes forward. Nexus coming round onto the island. So interesting different tank lineup here from Kazna crew. Kreitz getting hit by artillery there from Yzna. Stun indicator on the tank is the downward arrow beside his name.
Yeah, Kreitz. Yeah, he's going to be okay with that so far though. It's only one shot. DiNG, I mean, they have a good setup. Vala go very far on the eastern side without even receiving anything. I want to see how Walla does. I mean, it's always interesting to see him play.
Shokish and Breakneck are quite far up here as well. Breakneck's in that Well, I thought he was in a further position there, but no, he's not.
Yeah, Walla might get one free shot onto Shokish if he takes it or tries to take it at the very least. Korit's getting stunned again by Artie. Slowly but surely, we did see that before
can just
coming
chip
out.
away at him. The splash damage of the Conk GC is massive, and Komi Piotr taking a lot of damage there as well. He's on the island in the AMX 13105, down to about half health, so it's not a nice trade. Shenya taking a hit there as well for DiNG, so he lost the gunner and immediately healed up there. So you can see the Medipack there on his UI down the bottom is yellow, which shows it's been used.
I wonder what the goal here is for both teams. Honestly, like things like, you know, we can sit into position, but like the fight between the two Arties is interesting. But how much is this really going into favor of Kazna crew? You always have to think about risk versus reward. Like now they have an Artie. Maybe Isna gets lucky and kills Mary at one point. Hulknik, that's a little bit over aggressive, but like even then, like how much are they gaining from this? Like they're wasting a lot of time. Yzna is constantly splashing Koritz, yes, but how much HP does Koritz need? Like if he has like 500, he'll be fine behind that rock.
Now he's dug in behind the rock.
That's the thing, right? Yeah. Like I like the GC pick, but I just don't think it does enough damage. I really don't think that.
I think on defense, it's a very bold move to go.
On defense, I don't really like it.
There's pretty much only three places you can be. We've seen it being blind. We've seen artillery on defense being blind shotted multiple times. It's just too much of an obvious play. It's like if you take a grill, you always know that a grill is going to be like where Breakneck and Hulknik is.
The thing is, like when you are playing on the attack of mines, you are always. Whoa, Mary! Yes, let's go! Picks up Yzna with a blind fire.
Oh,
there we go. Artillery. Let's not do it.
Here's the thing, though. Mary wasn't shooting.
Mary is a god.
Right, but Mary wasn't shooting when Yzna was shooting, so or he wasn't wasting shots. I wonder if Mary was looking for the tracer.
He was. Obviously, Mary doesn't have great angles at all. Mary can't really shoot anything at all. Mary needs to be super safe, needs to be super careful, and he needs to think about every single shot he is going to take, because he is in the worst position than Yzna, no matter what happens.
And we talked about this last
and now
Mary
is doing damage.
Now Mary can start like taking his shots quite happily without worry about counterfire coming back at him. We'd said this before, like DiNG almost never played artillery, and then near the end of last season they started playing Mary with artillery, and Mary started doing some serious damage.
You know, like this is the exact perfect example of why I don't like Artie that much. Like no, like in general, like in both defense or attack. If Yzna counters Meritorious, DiNG is in a bad position because they've lost their Artie.
Yeah.
If Mary counters Yzna, Yzna's in a bad position. I mean, Kazna's in a bad position because on Mine's attack, you're always going to be playing with a lighter setup than the defending team. So they're always going to be like in a worse position because they just don't have the HP or armor to work with.
See the damage come off in Hyba here?
300.
A little bit, but still, it's a little bit each time. That's the thing. You know, and
chipping damage.
Yeah, and so long as you've got somebody spotted and your artillery has the angle, you can just keep constantly chipping, and at some point you just be like, okay guys, let's push now. And he can just spread the shots now. So they're like, okay, like we've done enough on Hyba. Try and give me a vision on Valor. Try and give me a vision on Vetso.
Look at Breakneck.
Vetso getting out.
Look where he is.
Super aggressive.
Look where he is. Look what he's doing. He's just playing around with them. Like he just pushed up onto the middle. It's like, yo, guys, did you abandon the hill?
And Vetso took 2 shots before reacting there. He took
Vetso didn't even spot the Breakneck because obviously his engine was just sticking out. So.
He took 1 to the. I mean, this is. I mean, there's Nexus.
There is no plan B.
Yeah,
there is no plan B.
They're grouped up to make a push, but they don't have the HP for it. If they try and go down that line, they're wrecked.
There is no plan B in this strategy. Either Artie does enough damage that you can push.
This is going to go bad.
No, this is like.
This is suicide.
30 seconds done and over. But either Artie does enough damage to make it work, or it doesn't, and you just drive in at one point, and you drive into a defending team with positions, and no HP and no tanks.
Come into reposition. Oh, don't do this, Kazna. Come on.
Oh, they have to. They have no other choice. What else are they going to push? They're going to push into double mouse? They're going to push into an E4? There's no chance for them other than to push 1-2 line.
The only person you could have doing that would be Vala, and Vala's completely on the other side of the map. Well, nice recovery here by DiNG. Unfortunate that Yzna got taken out there, but we kind of knew there was going to be a battle between the artilleries. Big bounce there from Vala on Alien, or Alien on Vala, but that one wasn't a bounce. The Shockish gets a shot into him.
Fowler returns the shot on towards Shockish. There's a little bit of a distraction because in the meantime, in the 1-2 line, we can see Haiba pushing forward. Let's see how much damage they take, though.
See how quickly Nexus and Komi Piotr go down there, because Nexus is spotted now. They're going to run. They're going to ignore Haiba and try and shoot one of those two. Nexus is gone. Immediately, it's Mertorius with the kill there. Komi Piotr is spotted as hiding behind Haiba. Breakneck took a lot of damage there as well in the crossing. When they went across, Breakneck just backing off, but nice pick there from Mertorius to be ready for that and to be able to get the shot in.
It doesn't even matter because they can't even kill Senya. I mean, Piotrek takes the first shot here. He can clip him out in 3, but the T100 is in such an annoying position over there. I guess that's what the 13105 is for, because it's so low to the ground that perhaps the E4 from K4 can't actually hit him, because it's quite low to the ground. But like, it doesn't really matter when, you know, you dive for it.
Yep, Shenya gets the kill there. Vala takes a little bit more damage. Mary on the triple kill as he picks up Haiba now. Only Vala, Vetso and Diplomat left, or make that Vetso and Diplomat left. DiNG still with 5 guns and an artillery in the battle. Well,
Rip Breakneck. I think he just tripped and fell.
yeah, it's like, it's okay, boys. I think he's still on a reload. Nope.
He's reloading. I got him. But like, honestly, once Isna died, that round was over. That round was GG.
No additional cover.
I mean, great stuff from Meritorious though, because it's super hard actually to counter artillery from the fence. Like he has.
It could be anywhere. It
He
could
has.
be, yeah.
Like, he pretty much has the entire A1 to A7 area to work with, and then A1 to E1 to work with as well. So that you might be looking on one part of the map and never see a tracer.
Yeah. Nicely done. Nicely done. So 1 for 1 here at the start on mines. DiNG are going to take this one from Kazna crew on the defense. Only Vetso and Diplomat left. A little bit of time for Kazna to talk amongst themselves and perhaps mull that one over, but I think really the only thing you can say is, well, it was done when we lost artillery.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that can always happen, right? It's
Yeah.
GC is the GC. It's like it's always. It really depends. Like you could drive backwards, and he could be aiming behind you, and you'd be dead. But you'd also be driving forward, and he's aiming in front of you, and you're also dead. It's a tricky game to not get countered. I mean, at the highest level, I think Mary had probably quite a lot of practice by now to try and counter enemy arties. It is a very, very close game because you have almost no HP.
Is Mary going to get the kill on Vetso? Are they going to push up? Oh, Diplomat. Laddie. Come on.
That was
Come on.
interesting. Well, Meritorious is reloaded in 3.
He's going to get the shot. They're going to give it to him. They're going to give it. They must give it to him. They must give it to him.
He fires.
Yes. Mary on 4 kills from artillery. Well played to anyone who put them in the fantasy team, because that's 4 kills.
I think I have Shockish, nice. Man. I have Shockish.
I had Shockish as well.
I'm glad I didn't pick Algo.
Mr. Dependable.
Let's not like boost his ego.
Hey, Shockish is he was good. He was a hell of a good last season. So he deserves to be promoted.
Super.
Snake.
Good player.
Snake. I love the way he embraces.
I think he also has 3 marks on his 50B. That's like that's my new.
That's the measure of a man now.
That's my new standard.
That's the measure of 3 marks.
That's the measure of anybody.
But everyone has to have 2 marks before they have 3 marks.
Yeah, but some people stand on 2 marks for like 1,000 battles. Unless it's the M60, that's okay. It's not okay.
Like, as an example, like who's been on some that long? Like
Sheesh.
Sheesh is still not 3 marked to 50B.
I think he has 1.
Have you 3 marked to M60 yet?
Yeah, like half a year ago.
Okay, congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
I've yet to 2 mark something, but I'm getting there. I'm sticking with it.
You know, that's the new measurement. I mean, I used to like make fun of the Shockish for like 6 months straight because he had 2 marks on his bad shot. So.
But you know, you find out that Sheesh is still not. Wow, that's probably why he's on the bench for DiNG. To be honest, the measure of a DiNG player is like 3 marks.
Like, listen, honestly, like any bench that Sheesh sat on, I would not go near that. What? I would stay 100 kilometers away from that.
Man, that's harsh.
That is true.
So there we go, 1-1 for DiNG and Kazna crew here on Mines. Now, the second map that we're going to be playing on with these 2 teams is going to be Sand River. Looking forward to this one. Are we going to see like it's been before?
Did we see Durs play in the first 2 rounds?
I think Durs was in the first one. I may be wrong.
Don't remember him in the second one.
I think the lineup was the exact same, other than they swapped Algo and...
Or I didn't pay attention to it.
Algo and Vala swapped out, so there's no dares.
Haiba, Fetzo, Piotr, Vala, Diplomat, Nexus, Yizne. Theirs was not playing.
Yeah, if Yizne's playing and there's theirs now. So they're rotating the lineup. I mean,
There's
Kazna,
now, so
yeah.
now Vala isn't
There's
playing.
no Vala, there's no Algo.
There's no Algo,
Yeah.
there's no Vala. So I don't think
So-
there's
Yizne's
played in the
playing.
first round.
I don't think so. So they're swapping in and out players, which I don't think is good for Kazna.
I don't know. I don't know why theirs would not play all the games. That's the question. Like that's what I don't understand.
Maybe it's individual tanks down to.
But let's look at
Very
the
mobile
lineup.
lineup here from DiNG.
So 4 bat shots and a TVP. That's I kind of say something at least semi-aggressive. But then Kazna crew coming out with the Kran. We actually didn't see that so far on Sand River. The Kranwagen. None of the teams used it.
Yeah, it's almost a mirror matchup here.
Yeah, none of the teams used it. But look at Kazna. Look how aggressive they're going. They're pushing through the E line. They're pushing through the A line as well. And I want to see how DiNG holds this off because I don't know. Playing against that Kranwagen minus 12 gun depression, it is very hard. It's very hard in randoms. It's very hard everywhere.
Someone just took 16 damage there from crashing into each other's Hulknick from the looks of it. Kazna crew, red side attacking, DiNG blue side on the defense. Now some shots going out initially here into Dares and Diplomat getting that climb up onto A7 area. It's not a particularly fantastic climb. It's something anyone can do normally in game. Wraparound coming here from Vetzel, calling Piotr and Haiba looking to push pressure onto Shockish and Alien, but there is Overwatch there from Kreitz and the Kranwagen.
But even then, I think Haiba can just start prodding forward slowly, and I think Alien is in a bad position.
Oh, Alien, crossfire there from Diplomat. Nobody was really covering the angle there, and Haiba getting the kill on Alien. DiNG have lost a batch at 25 already, and it looks like Kazna crew are not giving DiNG any time to rest here.
I'm not sure what Alien was doing there, because I said, like, this Kranwagen was spotted driving over there. It's not like he appeared out of nowhere, right? He was spotted crossing the middle. Yeah, Alien was still sitting there, and DiNG, I'm confused. I'm confused. What just happened?
Miscommunication, or maybe Kazna were just like, let's go for Alien, boys.
No, because like the thing is from A8, like if you've ever played randoms from like A8 where theirs is now,
Somebody goes over there, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But Diplomat crossed all the way over. Like you can see him behind theirs, and he can get shots onto Alien as well. So Alien was in a crossfire. Now cap is on, 27 seconds. DiNG needs to respond. They still have a lot of HP, but Koritz is in no position to help either.
Backed up with a third tank now, and where's the reset going to come in? They're going to have to come over the top, which means driving into Dares and Diplomat potentially as well.
Well, they're pushing from the A line, but they're also pushing Shockish forward at the same time. Shenya is taking a lot of damage for this, but so is Haiba.
Shenya, dead driver there. He fixed his track, but he's got drivers. There's a crossfire coming in from the back now as the rest of those tanks from DiNG can shoot in at the back. Now, Kazna crew are weathering the storm. They are backing off. Vetzel and Yizne pulling away. Kami Piotr's going to push into Shockish. Vetzel's there as well with Yizne. Now, there's no Overwatch anymore from the remaining team tanks from DiNG, so they can actually just pick off Shockish here unchallenged.
Yeah, Shockish went a little bit too far forward. I don't think he should have pushed forward there at all. They turned around like Gohard did as well in their game. Nexus now battling it out with Koritz. Koritz doing a good move though, getting behind that rock, playing it safe. Nexus misses a shot, which means he can't kill him if he didn't miss before. But yeah, Meritorious in that position actually I think locked down Dares and Diplomat quite hard. And then the bats just peaked, and it didn't seem like Kazna was actually ready for it. They were aiming there, right?
Yeah.
But Haiba in the Kranwagen just got removed.
Yeah, it looks like they focused into him first. I mean, Dares and Diplomat are up on the higher ground, but they were being held back by the tanks opposite them of Mary and Hulk. So Nexus now looking for Kreitz. We can't actually see how many shots Nexus has got. I'm assuming he's fully reloaded now. He should be able to win this trade with Kreitz because, well, Kreitz is not even facing the right way. So there's one, and there comes the second one. Kreitz not even reacting to it. So Kreitz trying to get a shot into reset. There is a cap coming in. There is kills going in, but it's not going to happen. It looks like, oh, wait a minute, there's still damage being done on the cap circle, but no! There is the cap being done. There was no reset coming in time, and Kazna crew.
It doesn't matter. They fixed that like
just brawling that one out.
they fixed that like 6 batches ago, I think it was.
It's only if you get a kill, I think, not like damage.
No, it's like I mean the thing is like you can kill everybody on the cap, but I think you still lose because it got captured.
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
I remember there was one in A finals where they killed everybody on the cap, and they lost. But I think that got fixed a while ago, where if now even if you cap but everybody dies, you still get to win.
Okay, and I 100% checked the rulebook this season, and if there is ever a crazy situation where tanks shoot each other and they kill each other, then it does just go to a straight rematch of that round. It's not like it goes to defender win. that's in the rulebook. 100% checked in this season. So somebody always asks that. What happens if the defender and attacker kill each other at the same time? Well, they just replay the round. But well, Kazna crew, well done for holding into the cap circle there. Again, it's not. You're not seeing anything super strong from one team. You're not going, okay, this team's taking control.
I don't know. It didn't look super strong, but Alien being caught out in a bad position and Kazna crew punishing it the way they did, that is good. I mean, he could have. If Haiba does not drive forward there, Alien does not die.
And then the kill on Shockish as well, doing the exact same thing. Okay, he's isolated.
That was it was a correct move from Kazna, but Shockish should not have been there. Shockish should have stayed safe because he's the only one that has another reset. If he stays there, then they can play around with it. Kuriz does not have to commit onto resetting the base, which means that he can keep dueling with Nexus one-on-one. Now, Shockish dies. There's nobody on that corner anymore. There's nobody that can actually protect that angle. If Shockish is alive, after the first reset, he comes back around, and he gets another one. So, I don't know. I think Shockish wanted to help the team, but sometimes helping the team is the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I never help the team.
You never help the team.
I am the team.
Now, round 2 here on Sand River, we're going to have DiNG on the attack. We're going to have Kazna crew on the defense. Now, let's have a look at the lineups. M48 Pan coming out.
So, 555A,
Object
M48 Patton. I did say that there is a potential here for artillery to be used on Sand River. We said that, I think, on the Monday show as well. The thing which makes the artillery usage actually viable is because you look at the spawns, right? You see D1 is the spawn for the attacker, and then you have C0, the spawn for the defender. What this allows is that you can easily easily lock down the map. You can easily split it in half where they can't push one side, but you can't either, and get your artillery to work. That is one thing that you can do. But call me Piotr and Vetso. I mean, they shouldn't count too much. The thing's going to be super passive because of Ardy. Because if Piotr keeps going, he's going to go die.
He's pushing up super aggressive. He spots out Alien. And no shots coming out already. He has already taken a hit.
Well, if Shockish keeps pushing up the way he is, and Piotr and Vetso don't run away, then artillery will destroy them.
They're staying there.
They can't really run away because like Shockish in position now. They're going to trade for this at the very least.
A little triangle here.
This doesn't matter, by the way. This entire push, Diplomats, Vala, Haiba. If you look, Senya is up on that climb, and he will spot them if they keep going. They're not going to be able. They might spot Artie though. Meritorious. I need to see where he's sitting actually, because
sitting flat. No, he's sitting flat.
There's a June. There's a June in between him and the guys.
Yeah.
But Senya spotted them. Mary's going to run straight.
Move, yeah, straight away. He's moving already. But Piotr and Vessel's still okay where they are.
You know what this means though? You spot 3 tanks. What do?
You push up another side, and that's exactly what they're doing on the north side. There they go.
Well, they push Goritz forward, and Piotr needs to run like so quickly. He should take at least 1 shot for this, or die.
Boing! There's a bounce coming in. Breakneck takes a hit actually. Vessel's the one that they're focusing into, but no more crossfire shots coming in. Yizni poking up, trying to get additional shots. Vessel's going to survive this one. 141 health. Now, damage going back into Shockish as they're trying to get shots back into Yizni. Yizni taking another one hit. Yizni actually hit by artillery as well there.
Yeah, but I don't understand why Vetso ran that way. Like, you see Piotr, he's full HP because he just went left and around and jumped into the middle road. Vetso tried to run across. I don't really see how that works out. Haiba is on Artie hunt in the meantime. But, you know, even if he gets Meritorious at this point, I think his team's already bled too much HP. He's spotted now, and Senya should give him at least 2 shots. Haiba really wants this Artie, but I don't think this is going to be worth it.
Haiba in a crossfire there, he got shot by Alien as well. Shenya only has 1 more shot
left
to go.
Is this really suicide for Artie? Feels like a random battle.
Shockish taking a bit of damage there for DiNG as well, but Haiba is way isolated now.
I don't understand. I don't understand why he's still going.
Like, it's like Mary's just going to go up and potentially.
But Meritorious has a hole where he can drop into as well over there. I mean, do they really want to kill Artie this badly that they're committing an entire 5A for it?
Breakneck taking like damage as they try and pull back here. Hulkneck and Alien going to come back here and deal with Haiba. Haiba is held down. He can get a shot into Hulkneck, but Hulkneck's just going to push all the way up into him. Hulkneck's only got 3 shots though. Alien misses one. Hulkneck needs to get round beside him. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. There's a crossfire coming in. Okay, so Haiba misses the shot, Meritorious, and it's Alien that gets the kill on him.
He distracted a lot of the DiNG team, though. I'll say that much. Diplomat and Vala are pushing down into this C3, C4 dip in the meantime as well. Hookling needs to survive in this situation. And let's see what Diplomat and Vala can do, because there's still a crossfire in effect, right? If Alien is on one side, Hookling on the other,
Yeah.
Then, I don't know. Like, and
mean,
Senya is coming
Mary
from
can't-
behind.
Mary
He's coming
can't
from
handle
behind. Look.
Commie Piotr gets the kill on Breakneck. Breakneck's already on low health, so DiNG have lost the batch at 25. Kazna crew have lost a WZ5A. Kazna crew also have a batch at that's a one-shot and 141. DiNG have a batch at that's on 372, so either of these tanks could be dropped at any moment now. Vala pushing up on C9, so that's the WZ5A against the batch at 25. Shenya, sorry, is on a reload. Vala getting hit in the butt there. 395. Alien's taking damage for DiNG, and so is Shenya, so I mean, Kazna crew have the advantage here in a way for HP as Vetso now gets the kill on Shenya.
Yeah, they have more than just an advantage. They're actually winning this game because of this distraction from the 5As. DiNG is just suiciding way too much HP for, like, you saw Hulknik, Breakneck over there as well. Senya came from behind with a full clip in the bar chat, and I think he hit like 1 or 2 shots. And they focus way too much on these 5As, actually. Overcommitment. I mean, he could have just dropped from the top and killed 2 of them for that matter, but not like this.
So, still a huge chunk of HP on Diplomat. Kazna crew with 5 tanks still in the game against 3 of DiNG. DiNG only have a WZ5A,
At least it's Goritz, right?
and Mary and Artillery. Now, Kazna crew have two 5As. They have an M48 Pat, and they have a Batcha, and they have Commie Piotr and a Batcha as well. So, Diplomat creates a rough trade. Hulknet getting the kill on Vala there, turning it back around slightly, but I mean, DiNG still need to get more kills without taking any more damage themselves. Karitz face hugging here against Diplomat, not getting the shots in. Commie Piotr are going to come right now and kill Karitz anytime soon. There we go. Mary going with the point blank shot into Commie Piotr's butt, but that just kind of exposes him. Now Mary's going to hide around the corner. What can Hulknik do? He's going to run away.
Not much. And I guess in the end, the 5A going for Artie was worth it.
Yeah.
It was a weird play, though. It was honestly a weird play.
Oh god, guys, run back and protect Artillery.
It was honestly a weird play. I didn't understand why they committed so much back because, you know, that there was this bat on the climb of E1 F1, Senya. He was over there. And once he reloads, all you need...
Hulk.
I mean, all you need to do is you need to control that 5A in that position. Hulknik
Yeah.
took 2 shots going over there, made himself a 1 shot because he thought he could make a kill or something. Once that bat shot from that reload, I also think he should have shot Highball more. But once that guy reloads, he kills him. And the 5A is dead. Why are you sending back 4 bat shots to try and kill him?
Now, we talked at the start about saying we think it might be a potential strong win for DiNG, but at the same time,
it's 1-3.
What did I tell you right before this, though? I said Kazna crew were the ones that turned around and spanked Gohard, and everyone thought that Gohard were going to win that one. If there was a team that could turn around a surprise,
It was good
thing
play
like
in the end of the day.
Yeah,
I mean, I think DiNG really just overcommitted. They were scared of that 5A killing Artie.
The interesting thing as well is that Kazna crew are winning these rounds when they're swapping players out each time.
Yeah, honestly, like, if it was me, though, I would have let that 5A drive straight to the Artie.
Yeah, just going into Artie, just like, okay, bye Artie.
I'd be like, I missed
Yeah,
again.
sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude.
Oh no, Artie's dead.
Feels bad, man.
Not that we're encouraging that for random battles, folks. You know, always protect your teammates.
We just have shaky aim.
I have shaky aim because I'm old.
I have shaky aim because I had chicken nuggets.
Because you have chicken nuggets.
Yeah, dude. Cannot aim with a chicken nugget in my hand.
Just one.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, the box is next
The box.
to it, right?
When the box in your
Why
hand.
would I be holding the box? Like,
Box of
hello?
12. Are you talking chicken nuggets or are we talking like a KFC family bucket?
We're talking a truck.
Right, enough about Daki and his chicken. Let's go.
I love chicken.
Do you want to cook some chicken?
But like, Ghost Town, this is really where. Why are the tanks still on Sand River? Thinking.
I think it's probably best to come back to us right now, Daki. Yes.
Even production got confused. But
It's like there's sand. Wait a minute, it's not the right map.
But like, honestly, like Kazna crew play, I think DiNG didn't expect it at all because they had 4 tanks off on the side, on the northern side. They had the 5As in the middle. I think the ammunition management from the bats, like, honestly, Senya, I expected so much from him. Hulknik as well, I was like super eager, like going for high bar, he's in a hold on position. But all in all, Kazna crew was hitting their shots very well. The guys from the back line. But I also think Vetso should not have taken that amount of damage. You saw how Piotr drove. Piotr drove up top. Vetso just drove straight across.
Right, yeah.
That's the difference.
The thing as well is like Hulknik rushed Hyba, and obviously would have had Alien saying I've got shots as well, but He took a hit on the way in. He only had 3 shots himself.
Neither
so
of them didn't have to do anything against
he
Haiba.
couldn't
Just
solo
wait.
kill. He couldn't solo
They
kill.
just
him
had to
there.
wait
Yeah.
for Senya to reload, and then later on, when those double 5As pushed into the dip below them, he should have just dropped from the top and killed them. But like, I think there was a lot of miscommunication, honestly, in that round.
Yeah, for sure. Now we're going to be going into Ghost Town. Potential here for Kazna crew to be able to win it here. They're sitting 3-1 up here against DiNG, and this would be a fantastic start to the season for Kazna. And I'm glad to see a tank that we've not seen for a while here featuring in Ghost Town. E100.
E100. Follow playing the E100.
E100. The E.
I don't like it.
Double half
I
100.
really don't like it. Like, I don't see how the E100 is like a great pick in any sort of meta. 5A versus E100, 5A wins.
Twice as good as an E50.
113 versus E100, 113 wins.
It's a good tank to play to bait shots into you. A big shout out there to observers and our director. Yay!
But I don't know. E100, let's see. It must have a reason, right? Everything has a reason. So, well, it's valid, so I don't know about the reason, but like, you know. But so far, you can see again a northern move here for DiNG as well. You can see Koritz in the I7. No joking, no nothing. Meritorious goes straight onto the cap. Koritz goes straight into the cap. We talked about this is something we're going to be seeing more and more on Ghost Town. That beefy IS7 onto the cap. So that beefy IS7 onto the cap. Now double cap is on, but Kazna crew is not in position. Kazna crew is not in position for this whatsoever to receive this. Like, look at how far away they are, Ryan, from the cap. There's only Vetso and maybe Yzna.
Only Vetso. It's high priority here for Vetso to be able to do the resets. Meritorious is behind the building. There's been no effort to clear the buildings. 2 tanks in the cap circle right now. Are they going to try and send somebody else over? There's a fight happening down here in Death Alley at the moment. Haiba and Diplomat taking damage. Nobody in DiNG has taken damage yet, and we're down to 38 seconds. There is a reset.
There is a reset. As very, very good, but they have bled a lot of HP for this though. I mean, look at Diplomat, look at Haiba. They did not trade that well.
Kurit's protected with the buildings in front of him. Nothing's been
not
done
for long.
to...
Well, Kurit's is protected no matter what. Meritorious should like
Haiba's
abandon
got
at
shots
one
into
point.
that where there's 26 going into Meritorious here. How does that happen?
HE.
Okay.
I mean, probably Vetso HE onto the gun or something like that.
Shockish
Shock
just
needs
playing
to be
peekaboo.
careful.
Vala backing
Whoa.
off here. Kurit's only taking 1-3-2 there, so he's a
But
bit lucky.
this is the counter push from DiNG
taking
though.
a huge amount of damage. Just listen into the team comms of DiNG and how they're going to seal this one.
Yzna на катке. Минус ебашка, минус лопатка. Минус 3 башка. КД башка.
КД.
Минус лопата була минус 2. І
Да,
минус 3 лопатка.
Юзне давай, Юзне.
Он зараз.
Иди. Забей, что там в спине.
Просто едем,
Просто
просто
едем, просто едем.
Хватает же?
4, да, хватает.
Открой.
Две
Хорош.
блочки.
Минус 3.
Нексус, минус.
Nexus.
Бату, да.
4. Давай,
Бат
без
за фуловый едет.
блочки, блочки.
Идем с пульки.
Я дам по Нексусу.
Бат лежит.
Он, по идее, еще не зарядился. Бетса, давай.
Должен уже зарядиться.
Да
Участвуй.
надо вот это допушить просто дальше. и всё.
Когда
Есть
я
только
трать,
КД.
трать. I will try to retreat 2 seconds.
Мгм.
Бат дал что-то? Один.
Сотка заряжена?
Да,
Я танкану,
да,
выходите,
да.
мы
Сейчас
дэшку убиваем.
зарядится.
Сзади сейчас будет бат стрелять или уезжать.
БЗшку. Я забочу бата, он не будет стрелять.
Так, блин. Вдвоем вы не видите. Или в голову also.
КД все.
Шок, я сейчас
На катке ВЗ.
Добейте вы это говно.
Я пытаюсь.
КДС говно.
Я затаранил. Поехал при затаране, я заберу.
Хорош.
Yeah, again, Breakneck running in, not fully loaded, into somebody who has a clip.
Breakneck likes living life on the edge, if you want to put it like that. So, I mean, that was a solid round though from DiNG. I mean, a very, very clean round.
Team comms from DiNG there being mainly in Russian.
They sound excited.
Oh, so excited. So you could hear the passion as they could realise they were
Breakneck's
winning.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I have 2 shots.
Kader. You could hear Hulknick nice
I'm
and mellow as
reloading.
well. I think it's brilliant in their TeamSpeak because it's always like Russian and then you hear Kader reloading and then all he hears like Elian's voice. Hi guys! Missed a shot! Connected!
Yeah, Break sounded super happy during that one. MVP Koritz! Whoa!
Oh,
Koritz.
Karit!
What
I
a
wonder what
man.
he feels like not being able
Koritz.
to dominate in the UDES anymore.
I think Koritz is like whatever. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know, Koritz is the kind of guy that shows up,
She's like, okay,
wins, leaves. Really.
job done. Job done.
That's it. That's
The
Koreans,
master
dude.
tactician. But nice comeback there from
I
Ding.
think
Pretty
the pressure.
dominating.
Yeah,
That
they
one.
put a lot of pressure on Kazna crew, and you could see. This is the thing, though. Like HP is all nice and well, but like when you have a tank like Haibak got out of position, and there's 5 guys pushing towards you, and you just get obliterated. Like it's like the domino piece, and everything falls after because you have to run, but you can't run on Ghost Town.
The push of everyone together in the middle was really strong.
I mean, it was a great counter push, meritorious, and that's the thing as well, though, because like if Vala isn't resetting, he doesn't have HP loaded. He gives Kurit 750.
Yeah.
If Vetso isn't trying to reset, he gives 490. But now with HE, they did like 250 damage combined when they were crossing back towards the other guys.
Okay, so team's going to swap positions now. Kazna crew red side attacking, Ding blue side defending. Now Ding bringing out the Leopard 1 Daki to go up to that position, I guess, where the AMX-30 used to go to.
That's pretty much an Udas for Kurit, right?
Similar playstyle and everything. Well, not similar playstyle, but similar role for the position it's going to be in. And then it has the added mobility to be able to get around the map quicker when it wants to support the team fights.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Ding can bring it back, because we did say Sand River was going to be a decider map, and it was.
Yeah.
It was really. But now we also said Ghost Town was going to be another decider map. And if both teams win one map decisively, then it means we're going to go to Ruhenberg. It could be another tiebreaker.
Ruhenberg could be 1-1. That's what you predicted for it. Yeah, it could go into tiebreaker.
I could be 1 year older by the time this match finishes.
Well, not. I was gonna say not quite, but that's the point. Tomorrow, no, I'm not gonna get. It's tomorrow, so we're not gonna get chat to do it now. But yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's an exciting day.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It
yes,
really
it is.
isn't.
Yes, it is.
It really isn't.
You are not streaming tomorrow.
I
It's
might.
not happening. No, it's not. It's not happening. I'm sorry, Daki's viewers, but it's not happening. I like all the stuff they've added in the back of the turrets and stuff now in various different vehicles.
I mean, it's a quite standard setup here for Kazna. You can see the difference between them, like their opening, and with Ding, right? Where Ding realized that Kazna crew had no tanks that were actually really able to block them from going onto the cap. Kazna crew realized, well, with the Leopard 1, we can't just drive onto the cap because we're going to be sacrificing too much HP. So they're just trying to find an opening, but they need to be careful because they're fighting against 3 mouses. They have only one of themselves. These 5As, they can't just go trade for trade. You need to get 2 for 1 every single time.
Meri and Vetsno just trading off against each other. There's a big crown. Disney and Vetsno.
There's nothing right now. There's really no opening so far for the side of Kazna to jump on. There's no weak spot into the Ding defense. They need to cause a rotation from these tanks because like they're looking for maybe somebody on like C5, C6 that would usually be looking towards the cap. There's no need for them to even do that. So
Look at Karit's just putting shot after shot after shot out right now.
I think he's just trying to destroy as much as he
Yeah.
can onto the cap. I wonder if there's anything left. No, oh, there is something left. You see how Kuritz has 19 HE? That's well, he has 90. I am kind of sad that he doesn't have a single APCR. I kind of don't agree with that because I think he should have 1 or 2 APCRs no matter what.
Yeah.
Because obviously he does not go through fences and such, and Ghost Town has a lot of fences.
Goldstone's got a lot of like stationary stuff as well to get in the way of shots. Shock is taking a little shot there from Colin.
Haiba's going for the cap now.
It's going to go on a reload. Haiba's going to push up in the cap and he's going to realise he's got no cover there whatsoever when he gets to that situation.
But it still all depends on the Leopard hitting the shot. If the Leopard doesn't hit the shot, then, I mean, are they going to really try to triple cap? It looks like it. The 5A is Yzna, Vetso are relocating. They're going to go behind Haiba. The goal from this tactic is that, you know, you go with Haiba, you go with 3 guys onto the cap, you make sure that one of them doesn't get resetted. What this causes is Kuritz can't reset because you're shielding him, and Ding is too far away to actually reset that they have to commit something, which is most likely Shockish. I don't know if they're going to go for this or not. Like,
I think they're talking about it right now.
That's the only way, because if all their tanks are in that area, like there's no way they don't go for this now. They're probably waiting for Vala.
What are you going to do, Kazna? Vala and Diplomat making the push. Haiba and Vetso and Yzna still sitting there, not making a move yet. Maybe they're just trying to feel out where Ding are, where the other tanks are that they've not seen yet.
Well, Haiba is going right. No, I don't understand what they're waiting
No,
for.
I think they're just unsure.
No, they're not unsure. They're waiting for to take the positions, but like they could have already went for it. It's not going to really change much. Like they're waiting for Spanish Inquisition at this point.
Well, nobody expects them, so when they do come, it'll be a time when nobody's ready for it.
Well,
It's
well,
a very bold thing to
here
wait
we go.
for.
Haibatu could run up. They're finally going to make their way onto the cap. We'll see how that works out for them because there's still Kuriz in the Leopard 1. Haiba's already spotted. Shokish spotting them out. Now let's see what Kuriz can really do.
Call me Piotr coming in behind them as well. Now there's the approach to the cap, so there's nothing there. Nice connection there from Shokish. Base cap started. It's a 2 cap at the moment. Third one coming in. It is Haiba now. Let's listen into the team speak of Kazna crew to see if this is going to work in their favour or not.
Okay,
Don't
don't
cross then.
Be ready for the flank instead.
Let's flank here with Piotr and go out of the cap and attack this all together. Come on.
Watch out, Diplo, watch out.
I'm fine here.
He's moving.
Heavy
He
shot.
kept me.
Send -1.
Yeah, let's go.
I cannot hold anymore.
Really going into the jaws of them.
257 going in.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Then.
Mary shot.
Be on a one shot.
7's looking on me.
Defense are aiming me, one. Can you aim left side, back shot?
Yes, I will. I said,
Okay, we are 2 and 2, we are 2 and 2, we are 2 and 2. I just have 2 shots. You need to kill the mouse.
Are we pushing here?
Yeah.
Mouse.
Fifth sense are not on you. I have 2 people.
I got spotted.
Alien shot. Let's all connect 57s, bro.
-1.
Let's connect, Diplo.
Давай.
We shoot Kulknik in the back. Finish Kulknik.
Go back.
I do.
No, go
I
back.
give Senja one.
Leopard behind you.
Ignore the 57, ignore him.
Even focus.
Mouse. Yeah. Look at the mouse.
Force mouses. But
Look at that
I thought we
HP.
have shells.
I thought we must have been way quicker than we were there. Should have gone instantly as soon as we gather up there.
I need to get one to Leo. Oh, actually.
A little bit of indecisiveness there. It didn't seem like...
And there was a plan there. It was like what you're saying, they were going into the cap. It was just the timing of it. I think it was Yizny that said we should have gone quicker. If they'd got those T-57s out quicker.
I think he meant like driving out of the cap.
Right.
I think he meant with like that because like they waited there for a while, but they had like 20 seconds. They could have at least tried to like, cap it out.
Because they got one T-57 down quickly, but
Yeah, but, like,
Senya could still get his clip out before he went down.
One of the T-57s will always get his clip out because you just can't kill 2 T-57s in the span of 8 seconds. So one of them is always going to clip out. I don't know. Ghost Town is not going to be Kazna's cruise map, it sounds like, because like they didn't really have an idea to like, okay, let's push out of the cap. And then it took them very long to decide to shoot the T-57s. Elian, very good job there. If they go into the mouses, those T-57s farm them or farm their autoloaders.
Yeah, in the back,
if they push into the T-57s, the mouses farm them. The crossfire from DiNG there was too significant.
I think it was the point we
When
heard
DiNG
somebody said, "Are we really going to go into the jaws of
Yeah,
them?"
the difference
they
is
knew
when
they were driving
Kazna
into
died to the same thing, right? But it was just Haiba. There was only Haiba there. There was no autoloaders up front. There was no real super heavies behind. Now DiNG had super heavies and they had autoloaders. So it's a completely different scenario. It could be like, oh, Kazna, I mean, DiNG won like this, so why can't we?
It could have, yeah. I mean, it was worth a shot. Now we're going to go into Ruinberg. This is going to be potentially make or break.
It should be a 1-1. And I don't know, like, DiNG has played a lot of not smart stuff on the Ruinberg attack in the past. They used to play like Six Bats and Scorpion, which worked like, it worked, then it didn't work, and then it worked, and then it didn't work forever. So, I mean, they might play something like, who was it? Oops, with like the 5-ace.
Go run down the zero line.
That's something I can see DiNG
Good
do
work.
as well.
Good work, yeah.
I mean, they don't really like, on their attack, I don't know. I just think it's a 1-1 no matter what. Like, this map feels like a 1-1.
1-1 going into tiebreaker. 2 tiebreakers the first night. Whoa, nobody could have seen that one coming. So, Ruinberg, we're going to have Kazna crew on the red side. We're going to have DiNG on the blue side. There's the attacking and defender spawns. Very different from how it looks in random battles. Now, Kazna crew bring in a Foch.
And so is DiNG.
So is DiNG, okay. Interesting where they're going to be. DiNG taking IS-7s here. That's something we never really seen before. Triple IS-7.
Yeah, I want to see what that is used for. I mean, they can go 0 line, maybe A line crossing, but that would be risky.
It's DiNG on the attack and it's Kazna crew on the defense.
They're just going to push straight. I mean, you
I
can.
think DiNG's going to do what Oops did.
You can push them through F6, F7, F6, F7, and just play hold on there. The I7 does work. It has a lot of HP and it can survive the crossing.
This is very aggressive from DiNG.
It is very aggressive. Well, let's see if it works. I mean, it's IS7s in the end of the day. I want to point out Algo's back in the lineup, by the way. Look at the
3
bounces.
shots coming in there to the turrets and bouncing off at angles, yeah. Return shots coming in, not really connecting with anyway. Shockish has taken a hit in his IS-7. They need to try and just get over into that dip. Now, Nexus is going all the way down. Hulknick and Alien just want to get over into that little ledge. But look at this, Karitz was going up the other way. He's came back. Diplomat was in that area. So once they get over this ridgeline, they're going to be able to go hull down, and that's going to be a pain in the butt to try and shoot at them. Yizne pushing himself up a little bit forward there. Nexus is getting shot, and he's back chat as well. Him and Nexus. Sorry, Yizne and Nexus taking a good bit of damage there, and DiNG having a positional play here, Daki.
Yeah, I mean, Yizne making a small mistake there as well. Koritz looking for the shot on towards Nexus. He actually gets it. That is very good stuff. And in the meantime, DiNG is actually not letting off the aggression. They're continuing to push the 0 line. They're trying to grab Kazna by their throats because they know the 5As were in position.
This is really, really strong from DiNG there. I don't think Kazna crew were quite expecting the aggressiveness. And look at this, Vetso is going to get picked off. This is a fantastic place for Karitz to be to start farming.
Look at his damage. He did 2,038 damage in one single clip. He connected everything, I think.
Perfect positioning for him. Those IS-7s going up to that position on the low road that forces Kazna crew to have to come to the road to shoot at them, and at the angle it favours the attacking spawn.
Well, in the meantime, Meritorious is actually having a really good position here against Haiba. The shooting could be slightly better, but still, Haiba is completely blocked off. Koritz is starting to flying through the northern side, but look at this damage that DiNG have taken. It is almost non-existent. Hulknick some, Shockish some, Breakneck some, but everything else is full HP. The cap has now started with an IS-7 in there. Shockish has now relocated towards the 0 line in an IS-7. Elian's playing the house in an IS-7. Those are 3 tanks that you just can't really take out very well, and there's like a triple layer of defense here. Now Koritz is in position. He is spotted, but he's just going to clip onto the back of Haiba. No, he's going to run away. That's
no,
interesting.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't run. I would just clip.
Just stay where you are and clip. Now he's dead. Why? Maybe... I don't know. That was crazy. I would have just stayed front on and taken the shots frontally rather than
I think
turning,
you should have just clipped Haiba because like running away at that point, you're dead anyways.
You're dead, yeah, you're never going to get away. Now, I was just going to say, Diplomat's sitting there waiting to shoot down into that corner. If only he knew if you blind fire, he'd be clipping into somebody, but they have no vision in that area, and Diplomat's in a perfect position to be able to shoot at it.
I still don't think this is looking good for Kazna, by the way. Because even with Koritz suiciding, like completely suiciding,
that was a free kill.
Breakneck will now go join the cap, boosted, and it will go rather quickly now. Kazna will be forced into a commitment they're not ready to make. Look at that, 25 seconds left. Went from 50 seconds to 25 seconds, cut in half, and now they have to make the move. Piotrek, Algo, they're all going to have to push in, and they're already waiting on the other side.
Whoever goes across that road's dead if they're spotted out. Down to 13 seconds. The lineup from DiNG on the right-hand side of the map is going to be absolutely brutal to anyone from Kazna crew who peeks forward. Vetso spotted, Diplomat spotted. Now Breakneck can just back off. Hulknick can stay where he is, hull down. There's the damage farm coming in as Vetso and Alien start trading out. Hulknick starts backing off. Look at him just bouncing shots. Okay, there's a reset coming in, but Meritorious now picks up Haiba, who was on the other side of the map. Nexus is trying to go the long way around to get shots in, but he's taking his gun out of the game to do that, and at any moment now, DiNG could just push up and just finish off the remainder of Kazna crew here. Yeah,
I mean, it's still not looking good, is it? Like, they traded for that. I want to point out, Yizne actually penned Breakneck with HE for 726 in the 5A. He's getting punished for it now, though. I mean, I was already surprised he was able to sit in the open for so long and survive. Even with Koritz throwing away his full tank for free, DiNG was still in complete control because Kazna crew gave up all the positions.
Just look at the HP difference at the top. DiNG are almost 6k, almost like 5k pretty much. Well, changing all the times. Torres now picks up a double kill, getting the kill there onto, I wanted to say Yizne, but it wasn't Yizne. It was Vetso. Algo now in a really bad position, really can't retreat from that position. Medic can hit from one side.
There is no retreat for any of the Kazna crew tanks. The cap has started again. DiNG is being kind of clinical right now at this point. They're just bleeding everywhere. I'm really I'm impressed with this attack. It was very strong.
It's nice. I like it. I like it. I like the use
I
of
don't know if I
IS-7s.
like Kazna crew giving up 0 line though like that. I mean, the thing is though, if these IS-7s just spot that the 5As are going 0 line, they just keep driving to F7, F8 and shoot the 5A.
I'd like to see this lineup of the IS-7s going up against the lineup that Oops played when he took the 0 line with the WZ-5As.
It really depends if the IS-7s can land these shots on the 5As or not. If they can, they will win. If they can't, then nope.
But I mean, it's good use of using that middle ridge line and putting IS-7s there because of it's the stronger turret now. It's nice use of the newer tank. Breakneck getting a double kill, they're picking up Algo. Diplomat now the only tank remaining in the Bosch B. And he's going to get picked off by Hulknick, who also gets himself a double kill. So DiNG now taking the lead 4-3, and it is an old school clash between these two teams, which is what we wanted to see realistically between the teams.
DiNG took the lead.
That's what I said. Oh, yeah.
Took you like 3 seconds to notice. But yeah, DiNG is obviously up 4-3. This looks so bad.
No, wait a minute. Can I just click my fingers like magic and it'll be changed?
But like, DiNG...
He's seen the number. He's seen the number going, woo! Brilliant.
Yeah, great stuff there from Mary.
Should just gone.
Great stuff there from Mary for 4.1k damage.
Nice. Nice. Oh, should have put him in the team.
I don't think I have him in my team.
I mean, hopefully, no offense, so hopefully maybe have a bad next 2 matches so like could still get the fancy points. But
yeah, good stuff all around from DiNG. Strong attacking tactic, especially that IS-7. I want to see how they would do against a team that does take aggressive 0 line though, because if they don't kill those 5As that are crossing, those 5As would just push up and over into the paths. But it's all like numbers game, right? It all really depends. The thing is, this IS-7, this new IS-7 is really brutal, actually, to deal with. It's really brutal.
Big Russian powerhouse again, back to kind of how it used to be. It was a fear tank in the past, and
it is really brutal because it has a lot of HP, and when it's hull down, it's unbeatable. I mean, there's like 1 weak spot on the.
Yeah, hull down, it's like ridiculous.
It's more than 1 weak spot on the turret.
No cupola.
I mean, no, there is a cupola.
Yeah, but if you're like
no,
up here and it's down there.
You can hit it if you're like on the same height, but it's about this big.
How big?
Like, you would know what this size means. The best part is you can't even come back from that one.
I will break you after this match. Right, now, it is Runeberg again, second round. DiNG leading Kazna crew 4-3. Are we going to get a tiebreaker, Daki, or are we going to get a clean win from
I
DiNG?
said the fences are going to win on this map, and I'm going to stick with that. Unless DiNG can prove me wrong. I mean, unless Kazna can prove me wrong here, which they obviously very well could. But they look at the amount of 5As for Kazna crew.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it's interesting to see that they're taking different vehicles. I like this. I like that in this format you're seeing a change of you're not seeing, okay, you're seeing potentially the same vehicles in different rounds, but it's not like...
Well, you have 5As now, 113s, IS-7s, you know, a mouse, a Fox B, 1 or 2 bats. I think it's well-rounded, actually. Let's see how much damage DiNG can do, though, because when we saw Kazna crew...
Very similar.
When we saw Kazna crew, they landed 1 shot, I think.
Are DiNG going to take the 0 line? Like, they're doing it with
They're
5As.
doing it. Meritorious and Senya.
Vetso, they're kind of focusing Vetso. Triple shots all coming out, they're trying to hit into Karitz, but they don't really connect. Senya and Mary
they're going for it. Those 113s, this is it.
Like, Piotr's there as well.
Let's see if they can land the shots. That's the most important thing.
Oh, this is bold. Nexus is coming over as well.
Piotr's already in position, misses the first one though. First connection onto Meritorious.
Senya takes a hit.
They need to kill something here. This is not going well.
Do a bit of snaking. Vetso's taking a lot of damage there for being in the cap circle. And it looks like Mary and Senya are going to get into that position and be able to go hull down, and the rest of the team need to come in and get shots. Mary is taking a lot of damage though, down to 2 shots. Senya actually playing block. Look at the blocks coming in, the shots coming in there off the side turrets. He's tanking like a boss right now. This is the 113 turret though.
This 113 turret is very, very strong compared to the 5As, and they're having such difficulties killing these 113s. A lot of missed shots here, and this is going to start costing them. They really need to clean up these 113s.
Karitz has given up his position at top, and he's coming over as well. So Kazna crew are in a bit of a crossfire, but if they can take down Mary and Senya, this is going to be completely over. Look at all the ricochets coming off. Damage block by him is going to be phenomenal for this battle. Yizny has lost a driver. He's got a lot of damage going on to him there, but he's able to survive. Karitz has taken a bit of damage from the start. Senya and Nexus. Senya finally goes down.
Piotr's coming in for the kill.
Commie Piotr's got full clip, so Mary's going to turn and face him. Piotr, he needs to start landing those hits now. As he does actually do it now, a little bit of a wiggle there. Bouncing off the top there. And Shokish gets the kill on Komi Piotr. So Meri survives just a little bit longer there on 83 health.
That is going to cost them because Meritorious is still in a great position with 83 HP to do damage. And now the DiNG tanks are pushing in because they smell an overmatch. Nexus is not in the fight either.
Meritorious picks up a kill there on Yizny as the rest of the DiNG tanks push in now. We have a massive brawl going in here. This is it, going to be done and dusted in this battle. Elian pushes in and gets the kill. Sorry, Hulknet gets the kill there on Diplomat. Ders is fighting for his life, but he doesn't have much health left as he goes down to Hulknet as well. So double kill there for the Fosh. Haiba and the Mouse surviving here against Karitz, but Karitz is going to come off reload in a couple of seconds. Get another one into him. It is 3 tanks alive for Kazna crew. 5 for DiNG. Meri's still in there, and well, I don't think Kazna crew can come back from this decade.
There is no coming back from this, especially with Haiba, the tank that was supposed to hold the line, gets clipped out by Breakneck, who pushes onto his side. Great stuff there from DiNG, though, pushing in with that Foch B and clipping out those tanks because they knew with Meritorious alive, Kazna crew was so focused on it. They really tried to kill them, but so many misses, so many non-penetrations. They needed to land those early shots, those shots when you still have the side of the tank, not when they're both pulled down, playing on the turret. You could see, and it's going to be a question how much exactly he blocked.
Meri with the double kill there, surviving and still getting a kill at the end. 83 health. That save from Shokish, that connection was fantastic. Komi Piotr got wrecked and Hulknik taking a hit there at the end. I think that might have a little bit been a team shot just for a laugh. But well played to DiNG, 5-3. Kazna crew showing some potential there. They're rotating their team list. Looks like they're still trying to feel
I think
out.
they did better than I expected, honestly. They had a good showing. Just a shame that they lost the Rurenberg defense, which I think is always a possibility to pick up.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good showing for them. Even without Stefan, they did fairly well. I mean, DiNG should always be ahead of Kazna in the current form right now because they've been playing together for longer with the 6 core guys, while Kazna crew is like rotating. Piotr's playing, Vala's playing, Ders is playing, so they're like not sure yet, I guess, who they're gonna play. It either depends on, you know, who was there for trainings, who was there for the